own. Practice this patiently every day, one quiet act of self-rust at a time. Set clear boundaries. 3. Set clear boundaries. I'm still figuring out how to set boundaries in a way that really works. Like many people, I'm pretty good at stating my boundaries, at least in my own mind. But once those boundaries get crossed, things get murky. Suddenly, I'm unsure of myself. I hesitate. I feel that familiar tension in my chest, the discomfort of realizing that once again, someone has pushed past what I said I could tolerate, and now I'm faced with the challenge. Do I speak up and risk the discomfort of conflict, or do I quietly swallow my frustration and let it slide? The truth is, it's uncomfortable to have to defend your own limits. There's no applause when you say no to someone, especially when you do it with care. Nobody hands out medals for quietly refusing to loan out more money than you can afford, or for turning down an invitation that would leave you depleted. In fact, you might get met with annoyed looks, disappointment, or even resentment. You might even be accused of being cold, selfish, or difficult. And that right there is what makes boundaries so hard. We want to be liked. We want to be agreeable. We don't want to risk losing the affection or approval of people we care about, so we bite our tongues. We agree to things we don't want. And somewhere along the way, we become strangers to ourselves, resentful, tired, quietly angry. All because we fear that standing up for ourselves will mean standing alone. Seneca once wrote that self-mastery isn't just about withstanding adversity, but about knowing where your line is and holding it with quiet conviction. Setting boundaries in this Stoic sense is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of deep respect for yourself and for the other person. When I draw a line and say, "This is what I can offer and no more," I am not shutting you out. I am letting you see me as I really am with all my strengths and limitations. I am inviting you to relate to the real me, not a version of me who sacrifices endlessly just to be accepted. But let's be honest, stating your needs clearly is not rewarded with praise, at least not in the moment. In fact, sometimes it brings on more pressure. I remember times when I would gather up all my courage to say no, just a simple, polite, reasonable no, only to be met with disappointment or subtle guilt tripping. There were times I said, "I'm not able to help with that right now," and watched as a friend's face closed off or felt the temperature in the room drop. It's tempting to backtrack, to cave in and say yes just to restore harmony. But every time I did, I paid for it later with resentment, exhaustion, or the slow erosion of my self-respect. There's a strange paradox here. The more you try to please everyone, the less you feel valued. You imagine that if you just keep giving, eventually you'll be appreciated for it. But what actually happens is that people start to expect more, not less. The more porous your boundaries, the more invisible you become. So I've learned slowly that boundaries are not walls. They are bridges to healthier relationships. Setting a boundary is not about shutting people out. It's about letting the right people in the right way. It's an invitation to interact as equals where my needs matter as much as yours. This is a kind of respect that goes both ways. I honor you by being honest with you, and I honor myself by listening to my own limits. Of course, it takes practice. It takes the willingness to sit with discomfort, to let someone be disappointed or even upset without rushing to fix their feelings. Seneca reminds us that saying no is not cruelty, but clarity. If you can be calm, direct, and unwavering without anger, but also without apology, you've done enough. That's the Stoic way. Not rigid, not cold, but steady. You learn to withstand the storm of other people's reactions, knowing you've acted with integrity. Sometimes setting a boundary means accepting that not everyone will like you or understand you. That's a hard truth. But as I weigh my choices, I keep coming back to the same question. Do I want to live with the brief discomfort of a difficult conversation or with the lasting frustration of betraying myself? Neither is easy, but only one leads to peace. I have seen friends, colleagues, and even myself burn out by giving too much, your own limits, you find a different kind of strength. Not the strength of being unbreakable, but the strength of being honest and present. Setting clear boundaries is an act of courage. It's the quiet assertion again and again that your life is yours to shape. And while no one may thank you for it, you'll start to notice something subtle, a new respect, both from others and from yourself. It's not flashy, it's not easy, but it's real. So I return to my question. Do I choose the momentary discomfort of conflict or the slow ache of resentment? The Stoic path suggests choosing the discomfort, because only by honoring your boundaries can you truly honor yourself. Accept reality, don't try to control others. 4. Accept reality. Don't try to control others. It is what it is. It'll become what you make of it. Old proverb. You sit across the dinner table. Someone you care about is upset. The words between you are cold or sharp, and inside something clenches tight. The wish to fix them, change them, turn the moment back into something gentle. It's an old pattern. Maybe you've lived this scene more times than you want to admit. Maybe you've replayed it in your mind afterward, wishing you'd said the right words or said nothing at all. We all have our version of this struggle. Have you noticed how the harder you try to pull a person toward your expectations, the more they dig in or slip away? The more you demand change, the more resistance you meet. It's as if life itself is pushing back, not out of cruelty, but to teach you about the limits of control. Whatever we resist persists. The Stoics saw this very clearly. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." He wasn't speaking in riddles. He was telling us the raw truth. So much suffering comes from trying to shape people or life itself into what we wish, while the world continues to move on its own logic. Most of us don't want to be where we are. We'd rather be in a different relationship, a different family, a different set of circumstances. We keep thinking, if only they listened, if only she were more supportive, if only my boss understood. We become prisoners of if only. The more we fight, the more trapped we feel. Here's the paradox. When you're at war with reality, you always lose. You can exhaust yourself trying to get others to change. But what you often end up with is resentment, frustration, and a feeling of being invisible in your own life. Maybe you see yourself in this. Maybe you're tired of the endless emotional wrestling. I know I am. There was a time I thought love meant fixing, that leadership meant persuading, that friendship meant pulling someone out of their darkness. I was wrong. That road led only to exhaustion and the quiet, creeping sense that my own life was passing by while I tried to live someone else's. The Stoic answer is both radical and freeing. Accept reality as it is and focus on your response. Acceptance doesn't mean resignation. It means seeing things as they truly are, not as you wish or fear. It's the first act of courage, the first moment of real freedom. Whatever we fight, we make it stronger. When you struggle against another person's will, you lose yourself and more often than not lose them too. But what does acceptance look like in the messiness of real life? It starts with noticing what's within your control and what isn't. Your words, your tone, your boundaries, your choices, these are yours. The moods, thoughts, or decisions of others never were. The Stoics called this the dichotomy of control. It sounds simple, but living it is the work of a lifetime. There's relief in this realization. You are not responsible for someone else's happiness, their healing, or their character. You are responsible for the way you show up with honesty, respect, and calm. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is step back, breathe, and let others be as they are, even when it hurts. Of course, acceptance is not indifference. It's not giving up on your values or dreams. It's giving up the fight against the unchangeable. It's looking at a loved one in pain and saying, "I'm here for you, but I can't carry this for you." It's looking at your boss's criticism and deciding to respond with dignity, not defensiveness. It's letting go of the fantasy that your family, friends, or partner must behave a certain way for you to have peace. A man I once knew spent years trying to earn his father's approval. Every achievement, every gesture was a plea for recognition, but the approval never came. Only after his father passed did he realize the real prison was his own expectation, not the man himself. Freedom came not from changing the past, but from releasing his grip on it. There's an old saying, let go or be dragged. Life doesn't stop for our demands, it keeps flowing. The Stoic way is to meet it as it is to become sturdy in yourself rather than tangled up.